Not everybody, I think this is the 7th year that we've done this, Poetry Without Borders. So,
what Phil started.
Give it up to yourself right there. Give yourself a hand real quick. 7 years. Henry, Lisa, Dr. Elise, Jim Moreno, you guys kept this going. Peacefully protesting poetry, protesting poetry, pampered poetry, personal poetry, palpitating poetry, pontificating poetry, panting poetry, people poetry, pushing poetry, pulling poetry, penalizing poetry, pulling poetry, pulsating poetry, pending poetry, picking poetry, practicing poetry, penetrating poetry, perverse poetry, perpetrating poetry, paradoxical poetry, practical poetry, pragmatic poetry, pink poetry, punk poetry, purple poetry. This is poetry, perfect poetry, poetry, poetry without borders. Thank you all. Thanks for coming through.